Okay, everything should be good there. Let's get this thing full screen, and we'll get this thing started. How's it going, everybody? Psycho the Last Valerian back again. Of course, as the title suggests, yes, this is the Kombat Cast 2 reaction. So let's hope for some good reveals. I am definitely hoping that Natara will finally be showed off as a main roster character, base roster character. All right. I want her playable. I want her playable day one. I know that I would love to have Kast in this game, and I know I've said this many times before. At least I think I've said this a couple of times, or a few times anyway during my reactions. But I don't know if she's going to be playable or not. I'm just not sure. And let me try to get onto YouTube here. Let's see. How the hell did I do this before? Did I go this way? Seriously, how did I do this before? I know that I did this before. When I react the first time. Maybe just go into my own thing? Hopefully that works. Alright. Make sure this is turned down so y'all don't hear that. Okay. Alright, top messages. Well, we have no messages yet. It's just me watching, so. Anyway. Yes, I'm also hoping they're going to show off some modes as well, talk about some new modes, because it's like, dude, we can assume, like, with the online modes, they're going to have ranked, they're going to have casual, I'm sure they're going to have King of the Hill. Like, we can expect that. Maybe they might have some other online modes that might be pretty fun. But for the single-player modes, what are we going to have? We're going to have the ladders, there's no doubt about that, so some kind of, like, arcade playthrough. We're probably going to have some kind of, like, you know, variation of the one thingy. Let's see. Another round's content is intended for mature audience. Yeah, start watching. Thanks. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I kind of know. Christ, they completely threw off my fucking groove, man. Alright, let's see the Melina thing. Okay, cool.
The Kombat Cast starts now.
All right, and welcome to the new Kombat Cast. We're so excited to be back. I know it's been a while.
I don't have Stephanie, but okay.
Trailers out there. We've been at Evo.
Yep.
Which we'll talk about in a little bit. There it is. Yep.
I was waiting for it.
Combat Cast, Combat Cast. There it is, there it is.
Very excited.
Wow.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Tyler Lansdowne, one of the community managers here at NetherRealm Studios.
I am Derek Kurtzik, one of the designers here at NetherRealm Studios.
Hi, I'm Tiago, and I am a art development director, also here at NetherRealm Studios.
Oh.
Weird.
When you look at that, it's like these guys work another room or something,
Today
right?
We're going to talk to Tiago in a little bit about sort of creating stages and how that whole system works. And then after that, Stephanie's going to come by and we're going to run through some characters with you. We have Garrus today, Ashra, and Smoke.
Oh.
So we're going to do a character breakdown of all three of those characters. And at the end of the stream today, we're going to have a fight that QA put together, which again, like they did last time, is awesome.
Cool.
With Lee May
Cool.
and I believe Smoke.
All right.
With a fun little fatal ending, I would say.
What about the belt battle?
It's coming back.
It's coming back?
Not
It's coming
today.
back.
Oh,
Then not today,
I
okay.
have something
All
for
right.
that.
Go ahead.
He's scared, folks. He's scared.
Very scared of the belt battle.
Yes, yes, he has a smile on his face, terrified with
Other than that, so that's,
fear.
that's well, we got new collectibles, by the way.
Oh.
New collectibles from Sideshow and Iron Studios.
Nice.
Classic Sub and Scorpion.
That's Scorpion, and that's Sub-Zero.
That is correct.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, I
our
mean,
art
you know,
development director.
I'm glad he pointed that out for
Nice
us.
to meet you all. Thanks.
No-
Thanks
no-
for having me.
First thing down, he knows some of the characters in the game.
Very important, very important.
Yeah.
So before we start, if you weren't watching during the Evo broadcast from the finals, we did show a new trailer.
Oh, and it's a good one.
And it got, first of all, thank you so much for all the kind comments about it. The
We
team-
did.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
yeah. It's kind of,
Well,
it was
you
kind
know
of a
what?
thing.
You know
It's
what?
kind of a thing.
You know, let's take a look at it right now.
What?
Let's do it.
Again?
Yeah, again? All right. What's up with this? Yes, I've already watched it. Thank you. And it was great. The Super Mario Brothers movie was fantastic. Yes, Super Mario and Mortal Kombat obviously go hand in hand. Mario confirmed for DLC.
Anything you want, I can shift only between this and my natural form.
Mario Kombat. Okay.
Take human form made me.
fucking amazing. It's this trailer, man. I love it. And there were some things that were pointed out that I did not catch, of course, and I feel like I should have, especially with the green skull, like obviously belonging to Quan Chi, which it seemed like that right there was Quan Chi being like, you know, kind of carried out, because I don't know if they knocked him out or whatever, but it seemed like he was being carried out there. But dude, I'm telling you, man, it's like Reptile is looking great, or Scythos.
Demon of the Netherrealm.
This is so good though, man. Pretty much just enjoy this great trailer again, but I'm really hoping that they're going to have a new one to show us by the end of this. But I just don't know, like, really, man. We have, what, just, I think a little bit over a month right now before this game comes out, so, you know, I'm just really hoping for something new. They're gonna show us some new stuff. And this is only the second Kombat cast. It's just nuts to think about. The Scythos. I cannot pronounce the name. I can't do it.
Chaos, by choice or by force.
Killing one realm to free another is a heinous proposition.
I really
One
I really hope that Havoc has like a classic design though, to be honest. Like some of the redesigns and everything are cool, and there are things that I like about some of the redesigns. Like I definitely like the way Ashura looks. It'd be cool if she had like a classic outfit, but I really want him to have his classic outfit, his classic costume. I would just love that, like, you know, kind of like complete skull face that he had in Deception, and basically Armageddon as well. So I kind of hope that that's going to be a thing.
They're out for you too, Scyzoth. To catch me, they must see me. Damn.
Kills me every time. All right. I'm loving the fact that like Melina has her straight size, and it looks like it's probably going to hit twice like it did in Mortal Kombat 11. But the problem is, what I'm really worried about is, does she have her aerial size? Will they control the same? Will they feel the same? I really hope so. Like, dude, man, it's just, that's... It was so disappointing that it was locked to a special, to a special ability that you had to equip in Mortal Kombat 11. So I'm really hoping that this time around she will have her aerial size back, and hopefully her aerial teleport kick as well. Yeah, I just want characters to have everything, basically. I want all the characters to have everything and just not take anything away and not limit the player in any way, right? Somebody was thinking that maybe like Ashura might have like kind of like a light and dark thing. If you notice that she had like some kind of like, you know, purplish glow to her blade, where earlier it looked like she kind of had like some kind of like light glow to her blade. So she might have some kind of like light and dark thing going on. Maybe like different stances or something, or different abilities. You know, of course, like I said, you know, giving characters like everything is pretty much what I want. And I was thinking that maybe like characters were only going to have like one fatality, but it seemed like they showed off a second fatality with the Keepers of Time trailer with Liu Kang, which I was very confused at what they were doing there, because they were showing back and forth between like Liu Kang, Geras. I did not know what the hell was going on there.
There we are.
There we are.
New trailer. Showed it at EVO. Thank you again, like I was saying earlier, for all the amazingly kind comments about it. Awesome. Just like the team. I mean, obviously you see a trailer like that, there is just all hands are in that somewhere, and it's just a beautiful trailer. People thought maybe it was just going to be Reptile. With a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it really is showing off the 3D era characters, and we're bringing them back. We've listened. We're excited to like put a new spin on some of these characters that people haven't seen for 16 years or so, right?
Yes.
And give them new life, a new personality.
Nitara.
And
Give us
to,
Nitara.
make Reptile probably the coolest he's been in quite some time.
Yeah, Reptile's looking great. I mean, my friend is like super excited to play it, man. He really is.
Go one by one. We'll start with you, Tiago. But
Yeah.
what was your what stood out to you about the trailer? What part
So
made you excited?
there's really two things. I'm gonna pick one, but like
You can do two. You're
I
our
can
guest.
do two.
You're
Okay,
our
I'm gonna
guest.
do two. Okay,
Yes,
first,
yes.
Yes, they're allowed to.
I'm like an old school Reptile guy. I love Reptile, so just seeing him again and seeing the fan reaction to him has been incredible. So that's awesome. But also seeing the corrupted living forest.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah.
A spooky.
Yeah, that shit looks really cool, man. It does.
People were wondering if there's some of the dark stages would be
Right.
returning,
There
and the
it
Banished
is.
trailer
Starts with a banger of a dark
It starts with a really dark
Yeah,
one.
there's like I think flesh and body parts and
I
I don't know
know.
what's going on there.
I'm not ready to talk about
Okay,
that one
okay,
yet.
okay,
You know,
okay.
we'll just
So
have
don't
to
worry.
wonder what that one
They're
is.
there.
Okay.
They're there. They are there.
Okay.
Mr. Kurtzik.
Yeah. For me, it was Havoc punching the opponent during the fatal blow so much that he breaks his own hands off, and then stabs them in the head with the bones. I think it's awesome. I love it.
Awesome. Mine would be the reptile, the death roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's the plop, 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 plop. I love
Yeah.
that. It's brutal and just it's super.
Very reptile. I feel
Yeah.
it just works.
Absolutely.
We
The
all
way
know
like this
that-
character
that-
looks and everything, like the
We've
way
all been there.
he looks so vicious. It's crazy. So I think it's really awesome.
I do remember that. Well, that's great.
See, Tyler, salty about losing.
I don't know.
Salty.
Yeah.
You lost too though.
I did. You know. It's about the fun.
Just pound it out. Losers for life.
So let's talk real quickly. Tell us your job. What do you do?
Well, he
here?
told us his job. He started
So
with
I'm
that.
I'll get into it. So I'm an art development director, which means that I help the development of characters and environments. So I work with our extremely talented in-house art team and our external partners.
Who do amazing work.
Incredible work. All the credit goes to them. I'm here,
Phenomenal.
but, like, really, all the love and admiration goes to them because they have put together some incredible art this game, and we're really proud of what
And the
the
level
game
of
looks
detail that there is in literally everything.
Yeah.
And even the fun little Easter eggs.
Ooh, there's a lot of fun little Easter
Mhm.
eggs. We've been able to put a lot of them in the environments, and we're really happy about that.
I feel like almost like the stages just every game they keep getting better, keep getting more intricate, and they tell their own story. They're
Yeah.
like they're almost like a character within the game themselves. There's stuff going on in the background you got to keep your eye on. It's really cool.
Absolutely. And with the new
I definitely love that one thing. How like it's when they showed off Tanya in the Umgadi trailer, and the background that Botanya and Lee May were fighting on. That thing was incredible because it just looked like it just kept going on and on and on. There was so much to it. That level looked beautiful, but just fantastic. So
Let's talk kind of start to finish how this occurs.
Yeah. So I brought some artwork along with me, so we're gonna look at some concepts of the living forest. So we're gonna look at some speed.
Hell yeah.
So if you want to cue them up, the first, our first step here when we start designing a background.
use the MK11 Scorpion sub.
Speeds. Now we say speeds, but these are pretty fleshed out concepts, and full credit goes to our environment concept artist in the studio here, Joe Zanko. Who did a number of these. There should be 3 of these if you want to kind of...
Just like Kodal's for us,
How
you
long
know what I
does
mean?
a
Like,
speed take?
You know, it really depends on the level of like completeness that we get to them. I would say these probably, between all of them, about a week to get a sheet of them done.
It's funny they're called speeds, but then they're full blown pieces of art.
They are full-blown pieces of art, and what we do with these speeds is we find areas of interest in them, and then kind of combine them into a final concept, right? So we'll find like, hey, we like the way this tree looks in this one, or we like the composition of this.
Pick and
then
choose
we
and-
pick and choose, and we kind of combine.
yeah, pretty much just like choose the best of the best and just like make it work.
Like many,
Yeah.
many speeds into
Absolutely.
one.
I feel like this is like kind of like the creative process that I really had with like whenever I like wrote music back in the day, or at least wrote songs.
Here we go.
Just kind of take like certain lines that I thought were really cool and just kind of combine it with other lines I thought were really cool in other tracks that I decided to
Just
write.
kind of help, spatially kind of figure out how this.
And then you can kind of see like it looks like for this particular picture here, this is more so of what we actually got for the living forest, what we
It
see
does,
right
it
now.
absolutely does, yeah. And that's really important with our shoebox levels, right? Like we really want to have that depth and that parallax. So as you're kind of moving back and forth on the fight line, you have that, things kind of come in and go out of view, and it really kind of gives you that cool depth.
Is there any fun little creatures or anything inside that environment?
Ooh, there's a lot of fun little things like the whole idea behind the living forest. This game, if you want to pull up the pan, we can talk up. Yeah, here we go. So a lot of the fun little things with this version of the living forest has been that the trees are almost like these ancestral kind of guardians that they're tied to different families. So you have almost like offerings at the base of all of those trees of people that coming into the living forest year after year, kind of depositing these different offerings to the trees. And we have like little baby trees too that are just
Little
starting
baby
out.
trees. Oh, little baby trees.
Little baby trees.
These
I see
trees
little
don't
baby
look like they
trees.
want to eat anybody.
They don't know. These are really nice trees.
Did you get the 5-legged deer in or no?
That's for something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And just like the sweet like God rays coming through the the trees, and like
Yeah.
it's great how like as you see it pan, how deep you can see, how far
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
the
like that's
forest
something I
actually
was talking about.
goes.
That one
Exactly.
stage there, where I just love how you can just kind of look in the background and just see so much of this, of so much of the
It's a
world. It's really cool.
forest.
That's
Right.
living.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
It's just it's just cool. To
Yeah, it's a forest that lives. Yes.
And you know, even with things like JT, who does all of our lighting with the different lighting scenarios, right? Like even the different lighting scenario for Living Forest gives it a completely different vibe, right?
That's
like
awesome.
we've seen it in a couple of trailers in the past, but yeah, I think it really helps. So you know, huge shout out to the lighting guys, to the environment guys,
The
Corey,
art team
Pico,
all around.
everyone.
Absolutely.
Like honestly,
Super Mario Brothers, you don't say.
Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add about like
Beating
stages,
Tyler.
beating
Oh,
me?
sorry.
What some of your favorite things about your job are? Anything
Oh
like that?
man, I think the best thing about my job is just the people I work with, right? I know I'm gonna get sick of you guys are gonna get sick of me just shouting people out, but like really, it is such a group effort. Everyone here is you know putting in hard work to make this thing look as good as it can, and I think it really shows, and I'm incredibly proud of the team and the product.
You know, and just the responses we've gotten to a lot of the new stages
Found
that
out.
you'll see in the trailer. I hope those definitely buoy you all and make you
Oh,
feel happy
absolutely!
because they're just
It
like
makes us so happy to see.
so many cool comments about it because people were a bit like, you know, stages are beautiful, but a lot of them are bright. And
Yeah.
where's the dark? Oh, well,
Oh, you brought the darkness.
here you are.
We brought the darkness. We brought the
don't worry.
evil stages.
We knew.
We got you covered. We got you covered.
So,
Don't worry.
well, thank you so much for coming by and showing
Yeah,
this stuff.
course.
Stages look awesome. Such a big part of the game. Such a like I said, its own character of the game, and it adds so
know.
much flavor and awesomeness. To
I'm
it.
excited for people to get their hands on it and go through everything.
Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on the game. I really,
very
really
soon.
cannot wait to play this. I want to play it so bad. You know, next week, man. Next week, the beta, 18th, Friday. Next Friday.
Probably, yeah. I probably got to do that today.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But I still want to see some character reveals, man. Some new stuff. Come on, show us some new stuff. NetherRealm, let's show us some new stuff.
So we can get Stephanie in behind, and you can get out.
I'm
So-
gonna lay down on the back there.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
Fine by me.
I'm
Just
gonna
wanna
miss
hang
you.
out.
Don't leave.
I won't.
So
I won't.
thank you very much for coming,
Thanks for having me.
and we will be back shortly with some character breakdowns.
Okay, so what exactly is going on here? Hold on a minute. Wait, no, never mind.
Good and evil is eternal.
Oh, that's gonna show. It's gonna show this. Okay. Well, that sucks. I was gonna say, like, don't do that, please. But kind of sucks. I want to see some new stuff, things I haven't seen yet before. Quan Chi. Now, considering they got the voice of Omni-Man, J.K. Simmons, I'm really hoping that they have the voice of the other respective characters. Homelander, I'm not sure who the guy's name is. I don't even really know much about the series. And, of course, Cena.
Awesome.
Hopefully they'll have Cena
DLC
for
trailer. I'm sure a lot of you
Peacemaker.
seen
They
it.
have the likeness, but
So excited.
hopefully the voice is going to be there.
Homelander.
Peacemaker.
Ermac for me. So we have three, and the rest.
Yes.
Sorry about the
And the rest.
That's your guy.
Oh,
He
yes.
was your K9 main when I first met you.
Ermac was the first main I really ever. I mean, I played the arcade games, but like
Yeah.
when I was deeply into it, first main I ever had.
True.
So very exciting. Let's welcome Stephanie
Hello.
to the cast. We're gonna go over some characters today. Very excited about that. Before we do that,
Oh.
I want to talk about our trip to Evo.
Oh yeah.
I think just on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank everyone who was able to be there and play the game and give us such wonderful compliments and things you want to see different. Like that's the thing about these things. People.
I want to see different things. I want to see new things. Come on, show us new things. Natara playable, fucking Christ.
And watching you play the game and enjoy. Comments.
Yeah, it's super fun when you see people do like the fatal blows or the fatalities for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my god," and then laughing and enjoying it. It's
You know, fucking death and killing. You know what I'm saying? Great, yeah, fucking clap your hands. You know, that's what we do.
8,000 times.
Yes.
But seeing
Yes.
someone see it for the first time, they're just like, "That is crazy." It's a great feeling.
You sometimes you're so working on the game and just getting that excitement from
Right.
the new eyes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right.
Derek.
Well, my favorite thing about Evo was just like the fans, spend time with the fans, the influencers in our booth, like hanging out with them, finally meeting some of them that we've been watching for years, right? And then also these sweet ass shoes. Big fan of these sweet ass Evo shoes. Love those. But really just hanging out with the fans and like seeing them go from the end of the line up to playing and then being like, I'm getting back in line because they just love the experience. And also, there was some updates and changes, right? A little bit of a movement change, right?
People like that.
People really dug that, and it just goes to show, yeah, we're always listening, and everything's still a work in progress, right?
and that should be said right now too about just the gameplay you're going to see. There might be things that change. I think remember correctly, there was a combo I created called the Dundee with Kano, which worked for some streams, and then some balances.
It went
happened. It went bye. I still hear about the Dundee. Real quick, for me about Evo, the being on stage and being able to debut the trailer for everyone was really fun and interesting and cool, like a bucket list experience. Being able to show that for our entire team here and be sort of them for a moment was really cool. Want to thank Rick.
Oh yeah.
For giving us the opportunity to show our game off and things like that.
And Evo was great. It was absolutely great.
Yes.
Had such a wonderful time. Stephanie, what was your favorite moment?
Oh, it's got to be the grand finals of the MK11 tournament. What a tremendous ending for not just that tournament, but kind of the competitive life of MK11 as the main stage game.
Especially in like Ninja Killer,
Matches.
just because like I mean like it really seemed like Ninja Killer was like Mortal Kombat 11 was Ninja's game. You know what I mean? So
In the moment,
just the fact that he was there in the grand finals, it just made sense. It really did.
Right.
you can't write drama better than that.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yep. Congrats, Ninja Killer.
Yes.
Great
Yes.
job. Great job.
And everyone who competed throughout the lifetime.
The twins, the entire top six.
Yeah, the twins as well, man,
and
dude.
the
God, those
entire
guys are so
last
good.
years. I think MK11.
I mean, I love how one of them actually took Ninja Killer out and put him, or at least put him in losers anyway, and then he just came back and said, nah, dude, like, this is my game. I'm winning this friggin' tournament. I wasn't here last year. I'm here for the final one. I'm taking this thing.
Keep being foxy.
Let's talk about. I mean, honestly, there's been
Foxy,
people
bro,
call
yeah.
Them, call them the goats of the game. Mine is probably Foxy, just for his consistency.
Very few people played MK9 at the highest level and have continued in every game we release.
If there's
It
a
is
top 8,
very
Foxy
impressive.
will 1000% be there.
And he's hella cheeky.
Cheating.
Hey, it's JK.
So, that was
Check
Evo.
it, isn't
Thank
it?
you again for showing up. If you were able to be there, if not, hopefully you'll be able to see everything on stream.
Yep.
And really enjoy it because it was great for us and just much appreciated. Let's move on.
Are we
Alright.
doing this?
Okay,
Jumping
alright.
in?
Yep, we're going to talk about Smoke today. So today we're going to talk about we're taking a character from a bunch of different trailers. We're doing
Right.
Smoke. Then we're going to do Ashra.
Ashra.
And then Garrus.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, so let's start with Smoke.
I really feel like they showed actually enough of Garrus, like during the trailer. He definitely seems so good, but Smoke we need to see more of because I really feel like we didn't really see a lot, and we actually saw a decent amount of Ashra as well. But I am interested to know like what else Ashra can do, because I'm interested to play the character.
Human had the teleport punch, and then Robot had the teleport uppercut, and then all the way in MK9 you had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb, teleport. Like I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always had mobility. Always
Exactly.
had mobility and ways to close the gap and also be right on top of you. Teleport punch!
Right. He's dangerous from full screen anywhere. You want to hit a button, he has an opportunity to blow you up for it, and that continues in MK1. So let's take a look.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's do
First,
that. All
let's
right.
talk about his normal attacks. One
Yeah.
of the new things you might
The way he
notice
moves,
is
dude,
has
he looks so fast, like the way he's moving.
Kombat, which is from Indonesia, I believe. And he uses it in most of his normal attacks. You see he has
Okay.
slicey dice.
Slicey dice, yep. He's just cutting you up.
Low slice.
Okay.
There goes your Achilles.
Uses it in his uppercut, jabs, and his throw.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the worst.
Another noteworthy
There's gotta
thing
be a
about
brutality
Kombat
link to that.
Is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his back two.
Yep, that definitely that covers some space. That's for dang sure. And that's gonna put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly. And it is complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
Okay.
So he's
All
got
right.
instantly the low.
So I'm
high,
assuming
or
that
low
that
overhead.
second hit is probably an overhead.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So how is he going to get that 50-50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
nailed it.
And he pulls him close too. That's really cool.
And if you EX it, he pulls you right up with a bunch of recovery.
And a decent amount of damage, it looks like.
Right. So
But it's a
he
single
has his
hat.
own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
And he's patrolling the skies.
Yeah. So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the opponent. So up close, it'll be real quick, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So
Now.
constantly closing the distance.
Exactly. So if you read a projectile, if you think it's crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that.
It looks a bit slow though.
Has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down, and he'll be invisible.
Ah! Because that's what you want, is
Bro.
to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible. Yeah,
So
sounds
if
great.
you were thinking, I don't know, that back to, I bet I could react to that.
Right.
How do you react to an overhead that you literally
Can't
cannot see?
You start spamming stuff.
Oh my god.
Low pokes, low pokes. Get.
So another special move is the classic teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So if you EX it, you get a combo starter.
And that punch is very, like, throwbacky to, like,
Exactly.
MK3
It's like a
robot.
new take on
Yeah.
Robot Smoke.
Love it. I love it.
He also can cancel this one.
Oh, okay. Something I will never do. Nope. I can.
Okay.
Okay. At all times.
You do.
And there's a fun property. If
Oh.
you EX cancel it, he turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
I tried to find you. You punched me first.
I'm assuming he has like abilities or like the invisible,
Lastly, he has a
the invisible ability to just do it like at any point, right?
He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are, and go in with his attack. And this can be used not just to close the gap, and check the opponent, but it can go under fireballs. So,
Okay.
please
All right.
fireball.
Let's see if you can do it. Oh, wow. First time Lanny.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just going to ask.
Can it be canceled?
Instead of, you make a hard read on a projectile, it has a lot of recovery, you can actually stop right in front of them and get a full punish.
And go into your business.
Going
Or-
to the business.
Exactly. If they're blocking,
Oh,
you can
shit.
go ahead and
Yeah,
stop in
retry
front of
that
them,
there.
go for 50-50, jump over.
Hopefully chat's working fine.
throw, whatever you want.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh, yeah, under the mouth.
Yeah, so there's got to be some kind of brutality to that. But
What kind of? What are you looking for in a cameo?
Great question, and I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could shore up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile. So
Correct.
you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ups options. What I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
Oh.
So let's wait for it to refresh.
Sure.
Fireball me.
Fireball me.
He is literally just
Wow.
absorbing fireballs and,
And-
can walk you down.
And you said
Doesn't
no
give a
damage
crap.
from that?
Correct.
What?
takes
Just
no
be
damage.
invisible and have it on.
But now
Oh,
but
okay.
I wanna
It doesn't
stand
give a
out now.
Yeah,
Okay.
So you pointed out earlier, one of the best things to do when someone's invisible is to start spamming projectiles. And
Right.
you can hit a stray while he's trying to move around.
Yeah.
You can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then start doing 50-50.
That's very sneaky.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
do think
sneaky ninja.
and that's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
Oh yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very cool.
I'm just interested about like the whole like thing. Like it says you can get like a pop up or some kind of combo starter like from the
Nothing
EX
but
version,
risk.
or you can actually get something from that. Like,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
that
probably?
And yeah, he
like
definitely feels
was that like a string
high
that they did in the air that she was doing in the air?
Flashy, very very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you wanna.
I hope that's what it is. I'm hoping I'm thinking of that correctly. I'm hoping
Right.
that like
Yeah, I think you're gonna have kind of two strategies. One would be accept that he's gonna counter zone you. Your fireballs are not gonna be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him, or rush down the rush down guy and like someone like Wu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Cool. Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches, those big combos and all that. And I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
All right, so obviously you can. I'm sure that you can do some kind of like cameo to like extend that combo there. You know what I'm saying? So for free, obviously, something like
this
Sonya or
also
something.
goes with this theme. It'll track you no matter where you on screen, and it's an overhead. So check out this.
All right. Blam.
Okay. Alrighty. Fucking brutal.
So, any last notes about Smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix them up with different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, I love to see. I love to see exactly what can be done with this character.
Like we talked about before, this like ballet of destruction where everything's just moving around, flipping out, all that sort of thing. So that's super exciting.
I'm excited to get to play him. Like, he looks more of like this type of characters that I would be into, just rush down, constant pressure.
Select the other tank.
You got it.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, definitely a character I could see you getting.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah, I think Smoke's probably going to be in my rotation of characters, my repertoire, if you will. See how you handle it.
Hopefully well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Smoke's a character that's changed throughout the last 30 years.
Oh, he was my absolute favorite in MK3, right?
He's
Like,
literally been a robot, and I think this is probably the most ninja like. His animations and all that, the use of the karambit, I think is really neat.
So we're going through this screen is sort of like we're kind of hitting a character from most of the trailer we've shown. We got
Yes.
we got Smoke from earlier. We got Garrus coming up from his solo shot, and now let's tell us a little bit about Ashra.
So, Asha is
I am waiting.
Kombat Deception. She was then in Armageddon, and she's been absent for 17 years. There's a whole bunch of fans who have never even seen her in a game because they may have started
Right.
with X or, who knows what MK9.
Nine.
or
Yeah.
This is really exciting, and I am super happy to see
this is a brand new character for a lot of our newer players.
Right. And it's been so long since we've seen her. She's kind of been redesigned and reimagined anyway. So she's got a real fresh coat of
I just hope that she has the hat.
Check her out.
I hope they give her like the hat at some
Ashra
point.
is a demon who has found an artifact, the Chris. It's a mystical sword, and when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time, and you could imagine that gives her exceptionally good range.
How many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to purify her soul?
She is literally a demon from the nether realm, so I think she's been a bad girl.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like she's probably really bad.
All right. She's done it.
I feel like that one hit that she there, like little knee into the sword, gotta be an overhead. That sword attack has to be an overhead.
Which is going to give her good range
Yeah,
instantly.
Even the sweep uses her sword.
That doesn't seem like it has like
Bop
the
there.
best range compared to some characters like Kenshi or something like
We
that.
all know that's the bop.
I've played against Dan in cinematics plays a lot of Ashra, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw. The slashy slash.
The slashy slash.
like Zoro.
Bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh.
Slash.
Cross throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat. She has a really unique play style. So the first thing she has is projectile, which is not a typical fast, tiny projectile. It takes up a ton of real estate on screen. Does not go full screen, and it's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the screen.
So you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're not ducking it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Good one,
It
Tyler.
also has crisscross, which is a sword slash, which is an excellent combo ender, and control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long range footsie tools?
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump.
You really set these up.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't get that.
No.
That's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
Yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her to combo.
Awesome. But the
Okay.
projectile and the crissity-crossity.
They
And Christy
more-
Crosby.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have her Ghost Dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants, and she can cancel it.
Nope.
And she can also do this quicker version that goes behind you.
But you're following.
Exactly.
So, for the most part, she's got a bunch of range attacks,
Yes.
and she can get distance with her sword attacks. So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer. Let's
She can
peel that onion.
Tap into her dark side, and this changes the properties on most of her special moves.
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark. It can reach full speed,
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
short, medium, and far.
Okay.
version.
Okay. And so that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Pretty quick.
And then he has something going around. Like what's
I gotta turn it back
what's
on.
that?
All right. Got to turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
Okay.
And she can again cancel it,
Okay. Okay.
or actually go directly to where the ghost is. And she can use that to go behind you, she can cancel it, and she can still do the quick attack.
Okay.
I wonder
Now,
what's like
one
what's
thing
up with the
you
stuff
might
with the legs.
notice is when she's doing these moves, the opponent is getting dark side attached to them.
Yeah.
You can stack
Those little
Yeah.
swirly things around there,
Yeah.
right?
Exactly.
What is that?
She can stack up to 3 times.
Okay.
Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an extra hit of damage, depending on how many stacks she has.
Okay.
Very cool.
All right. All right.
That's awesome.
Now, some of the ghost slashes. Can you do any of those in the air, anything like
Yes.
that? Yeah.
She can do all the ghost slashes in the air and drop down.
Oh, jeez.
She can do an attack. She can hit combos with it.
What can't she do?
Pretty much.
I don't think she has a command grab.
She does not have a
Okay. Or a pure soul.
So playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're going to be wanting to switch it back and forth depending on the range you're at, what the opponent's tools are. And,
You can really min
And
max.
you're
I know that I
And
would
you're
want to
locking
try
down
Ashra,
distance
but
like
after
that, too.
seeing her in gameplay,
So,
not
let's
too
talk
interested.
about cameos.
Like right away, honestly. But I mean, I'm just happy that Ashra's in the game though, and I really want to have her cool hat. So
Right.
Butang's going to be advancing on me.
Smoke,
Kick,
I need to try him. Really, I do.
Well, let's
But I feel like the more that we talk about like Geras, I feel like
the round
that might be like a character from this year that I'm saying like, look, man,
low.
he's gonna be fun to play. Like he
Seems
looked
couple,
really
like,
good in the
number
trailer,
twos.
so I can't wait to see like more and for them to go into detail about certain things.
Movement check when you're fighting Frost. You could let it rip at any time. It's going to be super dangerous, and that's going to keep the opponent on their toes.
And then boom, you've hit it. Swap.
Exactly. She also has Orby Orb,
Orby orb.
where she sends
Orby
a
Orb.
frozen orb out, a slow-moving orb that'll freeze the opponent that hits them.
And you gotta respect that. That's basically it.
Exactly.
Yeah, and we've seen this, and I have like watched PDKNM's video on
Cool.
this, and
Lastly,
I have to come up with some nasty fucking ideas that I cannot wait to try next week, especially with Lee May.
or if she holds it, she gets a secret special 4th move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you block, you can see this has. Can you
Block.
pick up the controller and
sorry,
block? This will actually push you full screen and do chip, and that can get you back in range to be going for your.
And that's a
switching.
low too that you're doing there.
Yes.
Yeah. So
And now the meter burner hold down stabby stab. Did that cost any additional meter or anything like that?
I believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown times.
Okay.
and also something to mention, still game in progress. Things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage-wise and that sort of thing, may change.
Yeah.
Obviously. So.
So-
just
Oh,
keep that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
We'll
they
all
will.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And I
the
still
Dundee.
The Dundee. Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow. I think things are so rad.
It's cool when Frost does it. I like Frost like into.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Her little fatal intro thing is cool.
And that is Astra. It is super exciting to have her back. I
Totally.
love how we've again taken these almost 20-year-old characters and reimagined them.
Welcome back, Ashra. Still a demon.
Awesome. Can you set that up for me, sorry?
Yes.
You might want to turn the buzzing off of that one. The other one is doing the old buzz. So Ashra, another character. Oh,
Lost my mic.
we're good.
You know, whatever.
Super excited. I love
Professionals here in the room.
when you see the character like when Havoc popped,
Yeah.
or when Ashra popped, and you have all these people being like, and of course there are some people. So I saw some videos later of people who like it's been so long, like you said.
Yeah.
Where they're like, who is it? And it takes them a second, then they're like, oh.
Oh yeah, when you
that's who
haven't
it is.
seen a character for 16 years,
Right.
it's completely acceptable for you to have to think about who it is, or if you got it wrong, it's okay.
Right.
You know, like
just like it was that was really.
Maybe that might have been them like
I think one of the
calling out some people, like giving Max shit, because I know Maximilian Dude
Yeah.
got some shit for saying
Oh,
Natara.
yeah.
I did too. I didn't get any shit for it, but I mean, I also made the mistake of thought Natara when she was showing off in the trailer.
I mean,
many people didn't know who Serena was.
right.
Right. And with her now having more of this demon form and things like that, right? Even more misleading. Okay to not know, you know, for sure.
But had a really great time with that, and I'm very excited today too because I'm actually going to be doing a character breakdown today.
You're gonna do a character breakdown. How many times are you gonna mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Geras a lot, so I have confidence.
I haven't.
Yeah, so just take bets right now. How many times is he gonna do it?
I felt it went okay.
Okay.
I'm not doing a bunch of like that. Oh yeah, and that's the cool thing. Let me just talk real quick about Geras. Is he has a lot of tricky stuff you can do, but just on a base level, you can still, if you're not an uber pro, you can still do a chunky amount of damage.
Okay. Okay.
So Geras, just a quick thing about Geras' gameplay. He's a brawler,
Yeah.
right? But there are times where Geras wants to keep you away, like you want to stay away from them. So Geras can set up some of the traps we've been talking about that I'll be showing you in a little bit. So he can lock you down in those ways as well. I think Geras is going to be good for really a lot of players. Players who like command grabs, players who like big brawlers, players
Players
who
like to play like Tyler.
players like. And then also, there's a lot of sort of maybe I guess upper level moves that some of the higher level players can leverage too.
Oh, yeah,
which
yeah, yeah.
I've been playing Geras for a little bit now, and I'm just starting to test those.
Geras was pretty popular in MK11.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think
As he was, and I really felt like he was coming back. And there was like so many people that's like, dude, I didn't think he was coming back. Why not? He was a cool character. Why would you not think he was coming back?
Let's
Honestly.
actually go ahead and talk about him. I am going to go
All right.
with. I went with Goro, mainly because I love Goro, and also he
And the punch
does
walk.
help with my game plan a lot, and we'll go
Right.
through that in a little bit.
And you like a team of bigs.
I do.
Yeah.
So just real
Just
quick,
the big
you guys
dudes,
know
all the
about
big
Goro's
guys.
whole
You
move.
know, Garaxus X.
Punch in the air, right? So you can do that.
Punch, yep.
You can do that to sort of elongate combos sometimes, things like that. He also has Stomp.
You
Which-
can't have Goro without Stomp.
Now listen, Stomp is different.
Oh.
Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Yeah, it is full.
See?
So I know people will be like, Stomp, you have to commit to it. And
Okay.
He has a thing called the omelet toss, which is. I did the wrong button.
No, that's punch walk.
Punch walk again.
That's punch walk.
He has omelet toss where he will throw you up in the air.
Omelet toss.
omelet.
Ooh.
So that can be grabbed like.
He
with your
pancakes the
thumb.
motherfucker. He flapjacks that guy.
It can be used to.
Omelet toss.
Don't do that.
Omelet tosses are
there's
same,
that
but you
thing.
know.
I want to go through some of the strings, and this will all kind of make sense a little bit how this works. Probably my favorite string he has is 444, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Did he make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes
happened
a little sand at the end, boom, knocks you up. So for this, then you can start doing your air stuff. Let's go over the
Hell
air.
yeah.
He has 4 unique grabs he can do in the air based off his air combos.
Okay, 4.
So he has this, where he'll give you the old pile driver.
Yep.
Okay.
Which
Twisting
you are
pile driver.
I am.
And you can see that
Choke slam.
Choke slam.
sides of the opponents
Yes,
on
you can
that.
choose what side to switch.
Oh my god, that's pretty cool.
Different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong, sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches in the air
Oh, okay, gotcha.
lead
Gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
And then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat to see the air combat extend to grappling.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
He's
like,
fucking knee to the face.
Yeah.
Love
Air
that.
combat, just a huge fan. I just
It's
love.
so
I'm
fun.
so in love with it.
He also has this overhead, which is so it's not
What?
it's not safe entirely, but it's you can throw this out there quite a bit because you get a big amount of pushback and you're
Right.
back to back. he's got back one too, which is neat because this is that range where you don't want to be here. Get a little closer, right? And that can be canceled too, so you can do like things like that.
Oh, you brought a buddy out.
I did. Let's do the throws real quick before I forget, because I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
Goro comes in.
And Goro kind of got a glow up too for
He
anybody
did a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right? From the earlier first views of Goro. Oh,
Dude, freaking Bulldog. Like, he's literally like he doesn't just grappling. He's a freaking straight up wrestler, dude. This is a WWE superstar over here.
A body splash.
Doing like choke slams, and pile drivers, and bulldogs.
This
Like
one
he
can
is,
do.
he's Kane.
I think we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little
Not to be
belly
confused with
bump,
the other
little
Kane.
belly bump.
You throw him through the wall, and here's the other thing: you can kind of throw this out like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of even like it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right. And the beginning reminds me of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it
too.
is. There
Right.
it is. Yep. I'm gonna go over some specials now.
Fucking chest bump.
So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about, he wants to keep you out. Like got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again. Hop behind you, and now you are frozen. And the last move you take is the reaction you have, like the frozen thing from the last game.
Right.
Okay.
If you meter burn it, you have 3 already. Now throw a projectile. I wasn't ready yet. Try again. So if you're, I gotta read it harder. Go ahead. So if you do that, you can, if you're hard reading things like that, you can get behind him and whatnot.
Sure.
Okay.
Once you have that out, the game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable. But the game.
How are you gonna block that?
I played enough people when they're starting to read it.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay. Now we have it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time,
and get your health back.
What?
Nice. And
So
that's
they basically brought that shit back, which is really cool. I like that. I like that.
Charged for the
Yes.
So
behind me.
you can charge the clock, and once that clock is fully charged at 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
Wow.
Now this it
There's
gets,
another layer.
It gets better.
Oh my god.
I didn't show you one of
It
the,
gets better.
different strings on purpose.
Oh. Okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass. And guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh.
Let's move
That's
on.
cool.
Let's move on to another move.
Okay.
Sandstorm. Right?
Now, is there
Okay.
different distances for Sandstorm, or is it trap?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
It also can be a meterless launcher.
Oh.
Right? So you can do like this and catch them, but I couldn't do that. Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. If they're in the
Gotcha.
front of it, they're front.
That's
forwards.
science.
That's science.
Meter burn it. You got to set.
Science did that.
Another clock. It'll time out and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space,
Right.
but that also adds to your clock.
Interesting.
So
And that's going to force them to either advance or back up. Back up is good for you. Advancing,
Right.
then you can go for your mix-ups.
So, super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can, that's for later.
Oh.
So it could change the way the game plays.
Yeah, I'm definitely digging the way Garrus
he
plays.
plays
Like, it's
the-
basically, once again, it's just like he looked great in the trailer, and the more they're explaining it, the better he's becoming. And it's just like with Ashura, I don't know. And then Smoke was the same way. Like when I saw Smoke in the trailer, I'm just like, I don't really know. And then it's like seeing even more of his gameplay, I'm just like, I don't really know. And then like Ashura, I'm like, I love the fact she's in the game, but I don't know. Would I like playing the character? I have no idea. We will find out when the game comes.
He definitely. He does have a command grab, which you can throw away, or you can throw toward. Oops, sorry. Like that. Now here's the fun part. Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're in.
Now I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep. There he goes.
Or if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's
Fucking
nasty.
So if
boom!
I'm
Just
throwing
fucking
my
smash
space-
space in the wall.
So you can give up good spacing if you want to cash out that extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like,
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
At least I would.
Yeah.
So that command grab's really great. It can also it'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't like combo on the ground, but if it's in the air, you can catch people.
The range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also like right about here. So
Yeah, that's really, really
you
good.
always and also just point blank.
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
Far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up.
Yeah, I feel like he needs to
say,
have
I
like the setup and everything. He needs to have the hourglasses to
But
be.
you also-
I'm
you
pretty
start
sure
getting
to
hit with projectiles during that
to be
period.
great far,
Also,
right?
like,
But
you will
mid range
notice
and
before
close
you play
range,
the
he's
character
gonna be scary as fuck.
I've been blocked on it a whole.
He's
bunch
gonna be
of
scarce.
times that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that, you conditioned them. Now he could advance forward and go for his overhead, his low, his grab.
Right.
If you're doing something that makes the opponent pause, that's you. Then you've won.
And is it more dangerous sometimes to hold it for a full round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You
Yes,
use it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got. This is a. Oops, there was again. Sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here, and it's just just kind of a pushback. You can
Get
combo
off me.
it, right?
Nope.
But I would say that's not the time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered. It does a
His armor.
armor move. Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can.
Wake up if you have the timing, and there you go.
Get off of me.
And
Get
it's
off
really
me.
good if like I get jumped on the like in the so like
Boom.
Yeah, it's just your
Right.
get off me tool.
yeah.
Not only that, dude, it fucking combos when you in the air. Damn.
I mean, Garrus, it seems like he has a lot. I will say once you start.
Maybe like try like the back to two or the one like string where he does that and then comes back up, right? Maybe like that in the corner might actually launch for free.
Here, which is really cool. So go full screen for me. I can do this, and now look, I am ethereal. Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take a hit, right? So hold on, and then I will go back where I started. You can do that with projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do like things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a hit I can take, or I can walk you down, and you're like, "What's he doing? What's he doing?" And I can still do moves.
That's so cool.
Now here's where it gets crazy.
It wasn't crazy already.
Like, I don't know what the next level of crazy
Yeah,
could be.
we've never done one of these. You're like, but wait, there's more.
There is one more thing which I've actually had QA make a video for because I am not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself. You'll see. Let's take a look at that video.
Whew.
Okay.
That's so cool.
Right.
It's really giving me some Kenshi vibes.
That's just
That,
crazy
that
stuff right
part
there.
will probably be the last thing I put into my repertoire, and it'll
Right.
probably be something simple for myself. That's just an average player, but I've already started finding things that I can do.
Mhm.
So that's Garrus. I think he's a ton of fun. I've really
damn, dude. Garrus is looking fucking great,
gonna
dude.
say,
He
he
is
was
looking
gonna
great.
say
I'm
that,
pretty
right?
sure that Tweety is like freaking the fuck out right now, dude. Like if he's watching this at the moment, but I'm like whenever Tweety does watch this, like he is gonna go nuts about this character because like the crazy shit that you can do, bro. I'm excited. I'm excited for Gears. I really am, and I'm glad he returned.
He'll
Ow.
be fine.
His freaking fatal blow is cool. I love that part. Boom. Fucking beat you with yourself. Like, I love it.
So
That's Garrus.
that's Garrus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of times people look at like brawlers or grapplers as being like simplistic or like honestly kind of dumb and derpy.
Right.
And he's the opposite. He is a
Kind of dumb and derpy.
really complex, nuanced.
Well, he's got to protect the hourglass, so he's got to be
Right. He's a
fully
smart
loaded
guy.
with anything that he needs.
And like I said too, because I'm obviously like a lot of players out there, average if not a percent more,
Right.
and I've still found so much to do, and I haven't even scratched the surface of some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what players who are far better than me are able to figure out. Because right now, doing the stuff I'm doing, I'm having a blast.
Or if you just want to knock someone in the air and do a pile driver, you can just
Still
use it
fun.
like that too.
Still fun.
And it's
Yeah,
awesome,
exactly.
And it's super cool. It's very easy to set up too, and it's awesome. So that would be. Oh, what do we got?
Birthday shout-outs.
do it.
I really felt you were about to wrap things up, and I was like, no.
Okay,
No.
got it.
Okay. All right. Let me find my list. Excuse me. 1 second.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, people say we're dorks. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it. All right. Any names I butcher, please fix. All right. Happy birthday to Bryce Butler, Andy Senesac, Allison Adams, Brendan Goulitas. Got it. Nick Johnson, Matt Colsio, Joe Flores, Matt Pearson, Antonio Sendejas, Mike
Sendejas.
Stallone, Rigo Cortez, Ian Nod. Nod. Dang, I knew it was coming. Jay
Yeah, that was
Biondo,
Nod right.
Dominic Cianacciolo, Tyler Thompson, Mark Tuttle, Chris Erickson,
Tuttle.
Christina Nguyen, Elliot Creepy. I'm sorry, I missed his birthday last time, and his dad made sure that I got it this time.
His dad?
Yeah, his dad.
That's cool.
My man crush, Tiago Gomez.
Just we missed him. Yeah.
I know. And to my wonderful son, Cameron. Happy birthday, bud.
Oh,
Happy
that's
birthday,
a wholesome birthday.
Thank you,
shout-out. I
thank
like
you,
this.
thank you.
That was really nice.
Thanks.
Before we go, we have the QA was kind enough again to put another fight together. Which
All right,
shows
so-
a true fight between Smoke.
Unfortunately, there's no trailer. Great.
Cameo, Sector, and Cyrax.
They only showed off trailers that we've already seen. I had a feeling they probably would, considering they didn't. They started out with trailers that we've seen, so I didn't think that we
There's
would
no
get
rules.
one.
Have a fight,
I'm so sad.
blocking included, make it look good. So let's take a look at that real quick.
No rule fight.
As I told your brother, I'll abide no vigilantes.
You misread our intent, May.
Ah, Sector cameo.
She has
With Frost cameo. Okay, cool. Dude, I'm seriously thinking of some great stuff here. I wonder if they're going to do some of the crazy shit that I was thinking of. I will point it out if they do.
that overhead. So one cool thing about her dropkick overhead is
Nice anti-air.
hold it and not permit the overhead partners to land.
Oh, really?
All right, so it brings him toward him, and then sets up for the homing missile. Oh my god, it is a fucking summons, dude. Ketchup is gonna go nuts. I'm pretty sure that was a summons. I do believe that was a summons.
He gets in too. Doesn't backbend.
Okay, so basically, like one of the setups basically involves me doing that particular move there, the ground freeze with Frost, but it also requires the other move as well. Basically, like 2 uses, but it's just the damage I'm sure might scale a bit, but just the setup potential is what it is, and it could also go for a reset as well. So there's just some crazy stuff. All right, I thought that thing was gonna be punishable, so it definitely is punishable.
Really fast. The EX version
All right, so got that.
has some offense. One of the fastest touching moves in the entire game.
All right.
I love her slide pop up.
Yeah, me too.
So much fun to do.
Damn, fucking like one hit confirm.
The fatal blow.
Just fucking boom.
Life daggers.
Like Chun-Li palms him.
Do not think Smoke is gonna come back from this.
No, he smoked.
The ending of this fatal blow is one of my favorites.
Boom. Get that neck snap, boy. Get eaten. It'd be so great if they actually play like at least a couple of matches. That'd be fucking fantastic. If they do like the first of 2 or something like that. Like, I would love that. But anyway, nice jump over.
Ooh.
Ice.
Especially when you're close like that.
Right.
Okay, so I'm
Smoke on ham. That was
wondering
wild.
if there's anything that can be done after that. Like, can you hit the ground and do some stuff, right?
Oh.
Oh, excellent. Tricky. There's an uppercut.
I kind of want to see it again. I need to make sure, like, when he does the thing, I need to see if it's a summons because I did not catch it.
Let a block there instead of holding through
Right.
it. Like into the combo is looking over, but
It is a freaking, not a summons, but a freaking ambush attack. That's crazy, fucking crazy, dude. Oh my god, like I said, dude, Ketchup is probably freaking out right now.
Lantern.
gotta dodge real quick off.
Well, Smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you gotta use the lantern to prevent it.
She has excellent mid-range and then control the ear of the lantern. It's super fun.
Nice use of sector there to just get rid of that other camera.
Yes.
Okay, so that thing would definitely keep you safe, and it's probably a mid as well. So I also love how like he tracks her too. So it's just like you could do that shit full screen like he did, and you could be completely safe.
3 bars.
That's really nice. It's really nice.
Cameo too.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty cool. He can do like rounded specials here, and then set up and go into for the setup. That's great. And dude, look at all that chip damage. She is done. She is done. Wow, dude, fucking GG, man. That was insane. The compactor.
Love it.
There it is.
Love it.
My favorite taking fatality.
I'm glad we were able to throw it in there.
One of my top 5 all-time favorites.
Absolutely.
I'm sure that Ketchup is loving that fight right there. I cannot wait to see his reaction to that. Definitely not, dude. And man, it is insane. It is a freaking ambush. His freaking homing missile is an ambush attack. God, that's gonna be freaking. That's gonna be so good.
All these eras, we got a character from the old arcade era, 2D era, sorry, 3D era, and then literally someone who debuted in the last game.
Right.
Something for everybody.
And they are all a part of the new era.
That's right.
The new timeline.
The new era, the new timeline.
I want to make a promise for next time.
A promise.
We've been hearing this a lot, and we're not gonna do them every time. There will be a belt battle at the next stream. There will be a belt battle.
I don't believe it.
Don't know who you're gonna play.
Me?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
Guess
We'll find
So,
out.
Tune in next time. We'll have some more stuff to show you. No date yet, but we will be back as soon as we possibly can. And there will be a belt battle. You have something?
Pre-order. Be sure you
Yes.
pre-order it. Get Shang Tsung. And do you have anything about the beta coming up?
August 18th.
Ooh.
We do that. We can start playing together and against each other, and I'm excited about that. So
Yeah, Johnny Cage, Lee May, Ross. I'm really
Ross
excited
and Lee May.
oh, for sure.
crazy.
I'm
Dude,
really
seriously,
excited
I have
to win
got some
5 matches in
nasty
the
fucking ideas I'm gonna be using in that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get on with my
Like,
Lee May and
freaking
Ross.
Chun-Li and I are gonna get down and dirty in that fucking beta, and I also want to play Johnny as well because I'm interested. I'm interested to play Johnny.
Thank you all so much.
I'd like
for
to know what
joining
he
us. Thank you for
what he
joining
can do.
Evo. Thank you for following us on this journey and being there for us. It's been an incredible time, and we'll see you very soon.
You're most welcome, fellas and lady fellas. It'd been nice if we could have got another trailer. Honestly, I wanted to see some more reveals, but of course, like, the gameplay was fantastic, man. I wonder if they're once again going to raid Ketchup Mustard. I think they're going to. We're gonna wait around just to find out, and then we'll wrap up on the final thoughts here, or just try to wrap up on the final thoughts at this moment. But yes, I am super excited about. I feel Garrus. Garrus is the one I'm kind of excited for, to be honest. He is just looking really good, but Smoke. He was looking kind of good with what the dude was doing on the ground there. Like, I don't know who was playing him, but another one was playing with. Like, he was doing this thing where it's like he did something. He did like Smoke, I think, towards, and he was able to like EX that version, right? He EX the version of it, right? Or the EX version, I should say. Like, I can't fucking talk, but he did the EX version of that, and he was able to combo again. So I thought that was pretty cool. He was able to do that, and I don't know, are they going to do it? Because I'm pretty sure they were going to, right? No, it doesn't seem like they're going to do that. That's nuts. I thought they were going to do that, but I suppose not. But anyway, yeah, Ashra wasn't really appealing to me very much, but I'm just super happy that she is in the game, and I'll try her out when the game comes out. Or at least I'll try her out at some point. Because I'm really hoping, man, fingers crossed, that Atara is going to be playable day one. So, I definitely want to do that. Now, this was, this is pretty damn good. As I said, I'm a little disappointed we did not get a trailer or anything. Like a new trailer, I should say. We didn't get any like new reveals or anything like that. Nothing talking about any new modes. A bit sad, but hey, man, it is what it is. Like, they can't give us everything right away, so they still have no idea when the next thing is going to be out. The game's going to be out in about a little over a month, and we still don't know when like the next Kombat Cast is going to be. We've had 2 so far. Man, I'm disappointed, but it's because I'm chomping at the bit for this game, and I'm super excited about it, and I can't wait to play it. So next week, I've got the beta. I've pre-ordered the game to get the beta, so if you have not done that, please do so already. I would love to see you guys in the beta, so maybe let me know what your gamer tags are. Well, your PlayStation Network tags. I'm going to be playing on the PS5. So just let me know what that's going to be down below, and hopefully I will see you in the beta next week. But this is Psycho Last Valerian wishing you the best. Need some other stuff I got to get to, so I hope that you take care. I hope that you have a good one, and hope to see you in the next video.